This article here is called Amber Heard Shopping at TJ Maxx with Sister, $8.3 million judgment looms. It's from June 19th, 2022, and it's from TMZ. Now, the thing is this. We know Amber's got a history with TMZ where she calls them up, tells them where she's going to be, they take some pictures, and then they report on it. So this could be just another one of those times. Let's take a look. Amber Heard is facing a stark and expensive reality after the Johnny Depp trial, namely that she could be on the hook for millions, so it's no surprise she's out bargain hunting. Check out this video obtained by TMZ, which shows Amber Heard at a TJ Maxx in Bridgehampton, New York, Thursday afternoon, where she was accompanied by her sister, Whitney Heard, who testified on her behalf and who's been tagging along lately. Sorry, no video. TMZ always copyrights stuff, so unfortunately can't do it, but the video would be just them putting some clothes in a basket or something, and it might make some people nauseous anyway, so let's skip it. They go on to say, we're told Amber and Whitney were pursuing racks for clothes, and at one point, they were heard discussing white linen pants. It seemed the sisters had their basket full of would-be purchases. As you can see, though, when she noticed cameras rolling, Amber scrammed. Yeah, that's the word. Amber scrammed. No word on what, but if anything, they ended leaving the store with, but it's interesting that we find Amber here in the wake of all this, especially considering the financial stitch. As we know by now, Amber's lawyers have gone on record to say she can't afford to pay the $8.3 million in damages awarded to Johnny by the jury, and it remains to be seen if Depp and company are in fact going to enforce it. His attorneys have signaled they might not. And I wouldn't be surprised. It would be a great thing, I think, for Johnny's look to say, you know what? I don't want the money. It's not about money. It's about my reputation. Let bygones be bygones, or something to that extent. And that would be good. I mean, Johnny took a huge financial hit. I think the loss was in the hundreds of millions, though. So when you lose that much, turning down $8 million still says a lot. Still, the fact Amber's been doing press lately and trying to present evidence she says proves her case probably isn't sitting well with Johnny Depp, not to mention the fact she keeps threatening to appeal. Time will tell if he pulls the trigger and holds her to the judgment. Well, that's actually a good point, too. I mean, if she gracefully said, okay, you won the case, maybe she wouldn't admit it, but if she at least kept her mouth shut, that'd be better. Yeah, however, since she's being like she is, not getting out of the spotlight, doing national TV interviews, Johnny might have to do something to respond to that, or else she's going to keep going crazy on it. And by the way, what she's doing now is also continuing defamation against him, so it seems like she's just not letting it end. And they show the tweet from today where her lawyer said she cannot pay the money. Or I should say Elaine Brennenhoff, however you say that last name. Either way, it's a precious time in Amber's life. Not only could she be forced to pay this money she doesn't have, but she's also at risk of losing a lot of work going forward, which is her fault. Let's never forget. Fact is, she hasn't been booked much of late. While Amber's implied that because she has a daughter in her life now, it's also possible / likely nobody is calling her phone for acting gigs. I doubt that's true. She's already been paid for Aquaman 2, and that was only a couple of mil. Right. I'm not exactly sure how much. Maybe someone's got a number, but Jason Momoa got $15 million with a negotiation. So I'm going to guess she got less than $5 million for it or something like that. Not enough to pay off Johnny. It's kind of funny because a joke going around the community was that we hope she's in Aquaman 2 so she gets the money to pay off Johnny. Now it happened and it's not quite enough. So when the going gets tough, hit up TJ Maxx. No shame in that, right? Oh, TMZ is going with the narrative. She's got to be there. Obviously, they didn't know about it. They happened to get a video, TMZ exclusively, that Amber was in this TJ Maxx for sympathy. She's got no money. Sounds shady to me. And of course, on Twitter, a lot of people who've been supporting Johnny for a long time have the same theory I've got. It's a PR stunt. After the articles about renting a mansion for $22,000 per month and riding a private jet, her PR team are working to improve her reputation. Yep, sounds about right. She was on a private jet the other day, load of crap. Do TMZ usually hang out at TJ Maxx waiting to get a scoop? Well, to be fair, someone would have sent it to them hypothetically. But obviously, we know she called them. And Democrat Mike Pence says, which is kind of a strange name, this was paid TJ Maxx advertising. If you shop at TJ Maxx for clothing, know that whatever you buy will only last a day per dollar. If you pay $4 for your shirt, it will only last you 4 days if you don't wash it. Not sure what that means, but yeah, I agree with the advertisement. TJ Maxx could have been like, oh yeah, we're unrelated. Just put our name out there. And Living Dead Girl says, I noticed she never seems to have her daughter with her. It's as if she only uses her daughter as a prop in pics. Yep, we've heard that before. And I will say, when I go clothes shopping, I've got to take my kids. I can't afford someone to watch them. And I guess Amber can't either now. So it's a mystery where her daughter is. And wouldn't she be buying clothes for her daughter too? And there's also more speculation that Amber knew about the camera being there, that she had already called TMZ, which seems very likely because it is an odd story. Let me know what you think down below. Doing Death vs. Heard, Manson, celebrity news, pop culture. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't consider it, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it, make a new video. Rant done for now. See you next time.